the P1 Pinnacle, our first ever and hopefully annual round-robin tournament on Fire Pro Wrestling World. I am your host and your commentator, Mullet, and I'll be joining you for the next several, over a dozen probably, days and nights here. If you're new to this whole process, normally what we do at Arcade Audio and Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast Entertainment, we have computer simulated streams live on Twitch every single month for a Podswoggle championship, and our compatriots, our sisters over at the Heels and Heels, have the same thing, mixing the worlds of wrestling past, present, future, and the fantasy and real life worlds into some crazy matchups. Fire Pro Wrestling World is perhaps one of the greatest wrestling games ever made, and is a completely different beast than the WWE 2K series that I've been a fan of for almost 2 decades at this point. And we have decided to spin off into our own separate series that will be streaming live at random times, but hopefully being watched back on YouTube, as you're hopefully watching right now, for a round-robin tournament, just like the G1 Climax. It is the P1 Pinnacle. We have 2 blocks, each with 12 wrestlers, fictional characters, MMA fighters, movie stars, video game characters, all kinds of insanity, to see who will come out victorious at the end of it, and to just have a good time and provide you with solid content. Night 1, we are doing this. It is November 2nd at noon. The significance of that, of course, is that Crown Jewel is taking place right now. There's no better wrestling product in the world. I stand so confident in that statement right now than what you're about to watch. We're going to start with Night 1. Let's go in and take a look at, as the game calls it, the League, and take a look at our blocks. Of course, each of the 6 members of the Swoggle Squad have 2 representatives in each block. We're going to be calling them their teams throughout the whole process. Let's take a look. We'll take a look at Block B, because Block B is not who we're going to see in action tonight. Block B, of course, we have Hiroshi Tanahashi, Minoru Suzuki, Katsuyori Shibata, Bobby, Karts Rowdy, Dag Boomer, Johnny Gargano, Daniel Bryan, Jeff Cobb, The Joker, Beetlejuice, and Lord Raiden himself. That is Block B. That'll be their first night. Will be on Night 2. You'll be seeing here in the coming weeks and months. But that's not who we're tackling today. We are starting with Block A, and it is a big one. Right at the top, Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Zack Sabre Jr., Tomohiro Ishii, Tama Tonga, Pentagon Jr., the Velveteen Dream, Finn Balor. Replacing Darth Vader is Darth Maul. Replacing Bruce Lee is Jackie Chan and Conor McGregor. This is one, sans the Velveteen Dream, really, one very, very serious, ultra-competitive bracket. The representatives for each person in this bracket: Rich is being represented by Zack Sabre Jr. and Darth Maul. I am represented by Okada and the Velveteen Dream. Augie is represented by Tomohiro Ishii and Jackie Chan. Tope is represented by Kota Ibushi and Conor McGregor. Widden is Finn Balor and Tama Tonga. And Spencer is Kenny Omega and Pentagon Jr. There's no other build necessary here. If we're going to get this kicked off, we have to get this started hot. So each night is going to have 6 matches, 1 match for each representative. And Zack Sabre Jr. has perhaps been the most legendary competitor in all Podswoggle streams. He's a 2-time March of Madness winner back-to-back. And he's going to start the tournament off against Pentagon Jr. right here and right now. Match 1 of Night 1 of the P1 Pinnacle. Pentagon Jr. is Spencer's representative, Rich, being represented by Zack Sabre Jr. And it'll be very interesting to see how this tournament begins. Matches are 20 counts on the floor. We do have a 30-minute time limit in place here, so there is a potential to get a draw. You get a win. It is 2 points for the win. I'm not sure how draws are designated points-wise. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Here comes Zack Sabre Jr. right now. This man has won, the Technical Wizard has won 12 straight tournament matches in March of Madness. Of course, he's going to look to defend that crowd here in March, our annual Marshall Madness 68+ man tournament. But how will he translate to the P1 Pinnacle? Again, also always curious to see characters in the game, how they'll compete against characters outside of the game. Here comes Pentagon Jr., Mr. Cero Miedo, no fear himself. He looks mighty impressive. He's ready to go. These two have crossed paths before. In a Pro Wrestling Guerrillas Battle of Los Angeles, they cross paths here in the P1 Pinnacle for the first time, and Pentagon starts with a whip. Both men struggling for momentum now. Nobody is moving an inch on that test of strength. Pentagon is throwing Zack across the ring, and Zack answers back with a European uppercut. Pentagon reverses with a body slam, and now you would expect Zack Sabre Jr. to perhaps start working on some limbs. But don't forget, Pentagon does have that arm trap, arm breaker, and he is very much looking for that strategy, as he's already started to work on Zack's arms twice. In that clock you'll see in the bottom right hand corner, of course, it's not a straight 30-minute clock. It is a bit elevated, and a lot of arm work here early on. Zack now beginning to take a chance and work on the arms of Pentagon Jr. Pentagon Jr. really working at those arms of Zack Sabre Jr. If you haven't ever seen Fire Pro Wrestling, you know the style's going to be a little bit different. The pace is going to be extremely fast, but you are going to see stuff like breathing come into fruition here. There is critical attacks. You could see some knockouts happen with certain attacks. Pentagon seems to have firm control of Zack Sabre Jr. early on. Went for a leg kick. Zack just has to ground him for a second here. And a surfboard stretch submission. Red Shoes checking on him, and Pentagon gets out of it. Zack off the ropes. Both men jockeying for early position. And here you see again, Pentagon really wants to take the arm out of Zack. Another strong European uppercut right to the chin of Zack Sabre Jr. Pentagon. Oh, Pentagon with a knee driver. Crossing both the legs of Zack Sabre Jr., driving the knees onto his shoulder. And this being our first stream on Fire Pro. Again, if in the comments, hit me up separately if you know my information. Big jumping forearm there by Pentagon. If the sound is a little off kilter or different than usual, go behind by Zack. Pentagon was not having it. He's got him in a key lock. Of almost looked like a version of a Kimura there. Nice counter by Pentagon. Once again is in, I would say, in control. As I say that, Zack two twists of the arm. Now just fighting back and forth. The strong style strikes, European uppercuts and elbow strikes. Zack wins the exchange. Drop toe hold, stomp to the head. Big kick. Pentagon tries to slow him down now. Pentagon deadlift, German suplex. And it took more out of Pentagon. Zack was up first. Again, that breathing is so important, and Zack seems to be on a better footing than Pentagon. Zack off the ropes looking for a penalty kick. Huge penalty kick by Zack Sabre Jr. on Pentagon. Battle of the Juniors, I just realized. Pentagon front, can't capitalize. Drop toe hold. Zack sending Pentagon into the buckle. Oh, went for possibly a running European uppercut. Pentagon had it scouted. Pentagon sends Zack off. Go behind. Neck breaker. Both men winded. Pentagon to his feet. You know, Pentagon's going to look to try to take that arm and break it. Dragging Zack away from the ropes there. Double diving knees. On a nice leg trip. Half of total elimination there with that leg sweep. Pentagon got Zack up. Went for a powerbomb. Zack counters with a backdrop. Zack has been around a tournament. Winner of the New Japan Cup this year. Another big penalty kick. But Pentagon out of nowhere. Fear Factor package pile driver in the center of the ring. Now he's got the arm trapped in a crucifix pin. Count of 2, 2 and .9. Pentagon almost had the victory there. Pentagon counters a Northern Lights into a DDT. He has Zack in trouble. Arm trap. Gonna look to break the arm. Will Zack tap out? We're looking for the ref to signal for the bell. Zack hangs on. Pentagon trying to have Zack Sabre Jr. start an 0-1 hole here in the P1 Pinnacle. Lung blower. Gonna trap the arm again. The ref's gonna check to see if Zack Sabre Jr. submits in our first match. Zack hangs on. Pentagon, second time. Package pile driver. Crucifix pin. 1, 2. Oh, kicked out at 2. That one. 2 package pile drivers. Zack is hung on Canadian Destroyer. Pentagon Jr. is going to town on Zack Sabre Jr. Once again has the arm trap. It's again looking for the submission, and there it is. Pentagon Jr. A dominant performance in the back half of that match. He has defeated Zack Sabre Jr., and he has got 2 points early in the first match of the P1 Pinnacle. So that is 2 points for Team Spencer early on. No points for Zack Sabre Jr. That arm breaker spells the end for Zack Sabre Jr. So Zack Sabre Jr. 12-0 March of Madness lifetime, but he's 0-1 in the P1 Pinnacle. One match down. We have 5 more to go here. Night 1. Then we'll go back to the A block. Next, we are going to see a battle of Augie versus Widden. Talk about a clash of characters. One of the OG Bullet Club members, Tama Tonga, was stepping into the ring with one of the OGs of martial arts cinema, Jackie Chan. So we've seen, this is our first delving into non-wrestlers in the game. Of course, we have Jackie Chan, Conor McGregor, really the only 2 in this bracket. The B block is where there's a lot of wild cards. You have Beetlejuice, Joker, Raiden, and of course the creative wrestlers that are in this game, like Parts Rowdy, Dag Boomer, and Bobby Bobby. Here comes one of the gorillas of destiny, the bad boy himself, Tama Tonga. Shout out to the bad boy Joey Janela on the men. Face paints 0-1 in the P1 Pinnacle tonight. But how are you going to fight against this legend? Stepping into the ring for the very first time, Jackie Chan. If you haven't heard, I'm trying to be more professional and more serious on the stream. So forgive me if I slide into some Rush Hour 1, 2, or dare I say 3 references with Jackie Chan. Bell rungs were underway. Jackie Chan, nice knee strike to start up. Got that martial arts stance there. But Tama Tonga's no spring chicken. He's been around the block. Oh, poke to the eyes early by Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is not, it's not under him to do some underhanded, dastardly tactics. Chan, nice arm drag there on Tama Tonga, who kicks him off pretty quickly. Nice leg sweep there. La Magistra Cradle. Red Shoe's out of position, not even a 1. Test of strength. Tama Tonga looks like he was going to win it, but Jackie's always okay. Sorry, I couldn't help myself already. Nice flip over. I like that little flip into a Campbell clutch there by Jackie Chan. He went for a chop off the ropes. Couldn't capitalize, I should say. Another La Magistra. Again, no pinfall. Tama Tonga seems to be flummoxed by Jackie Chan early on. And just gonna nail him with a forearm shot. Jackie, a nice straight jab. Tama Tonga. Oh, gee, Jackie Chan going to town on Tama Tonga. Knees and palm strikes, taking him off his feet. And another leg sweep. Go behind. Tama counters and a elbow to the back of the head. Big uppercut. Forearm shot. Oh, look at these two just squaring off. This is what strong style and Fire Pro is all about. And Tama gets the advantage, but he collapses out of effort. He thinks that's possibly enough. Jackie Chan, of course, is not the youngest person in this tournament. In fact, I think he's the oldest, depending on what your definition of how old Raiden is. Or Beetlejuice, for that matter. Been kind of evenly matched so far. A flurry of punches by Tama Tonga. Went for a big running knee. Jackie counters. And Tama still manages to get an elbow strike in, taking Jackie off his feet. Jackie went for a spinning leg kick. Tom had it scouted. Both men jockeying for position. And 2 strong punches. Jackie Chan now trapping the arm. A weird form of almost like a horizontal full Nelson with the legs. Not sure what that was at all. But it was effective. Jackie Chan is teabagging, for lack of a better term, Tama Tonga. Like an earthquake style sit down cover. Tama, multiple punches. Got to think he's thinking gun stun at any moment. Pin on Jackie Chan. One count only. Went a little bit more evenly matched than we saw our first matchup. Pentagon came out, dominated early, knew he had to make a statement against Zack. 1 leg cover. Tama survives. Jackie Chan off the ropes. Jackie not feeling that. Nice Greco-Roman style takedown here. Jackie Chan, look at these straight headbutts. Unprotected headbutts right to Tama Tonga. Shades of Nigel McGuinness and Bryan Danielson back in the day. Tama elbow to the back of Jackie Chan. Rolled him around looking for another pin. Not a lot of maneuvers here. This has been a ground and pound style affair. A lot of strikes. As I say that, there's a strong DDT by Tama Tonga. Slapping a rear chin lock here on Jackie Chan, who fights out of it. 3 strong elbow strikes, taking Chan off of his feet. Another punch. Jackie Chan seems to be a little gassed here. Tonga sends Chan into the corner. Jackie sends Tonga into the corner. Big running elbow into the corner. Tonga comes out of it. Reverses. Got Jackie in this. Oh, just putting Jackie Chan up on the top rope. What is Tonga going for here? Jackie Chan counters. Jackie Chan. Top rope. And he gets down. And there's going to be a 5 count on the top rope. Oh, Jackie Chan is gassed. He has not worked this hard in a very long time. Like I said, this breathing's going to come into account in some of these matches. He's been going so strong. There's a nice, shout 10. The bad boy, double underhook. Oh, and there's a Dirty Deed style double underhook DDT on Jackie Chan. Red Shoes down for the cover, 2 count only. Tama Tonga, his youth, covering for his inexperience versus Jackie Chan here. Samoan drop. Chan goes flying out to the outside. Not even a 1 count on the floor, though. He gets immediately back in. Jackie Chan off the rope. Big bicycle kick. Looking for another one. Big bicycle kick to the back. 2 strong bicycle kicks by Jackie Chan. And he looks to be back in momentum. But as I say that, nope. There's strong style back and forth here. Who's going to get the advantage? Tama Tonga did last time. This time it's Jackie Chan. Cover. Count of 2. No, 2 count only. Tama Tonga is not going to go down with that cocky of a pin. Chan counters the go behind. Nice! Frankensteiner. Definitely more like a Frankensteiner because it started from a standing position there. Tonga off the ropes. Big running. I think that was a Superman punch. Shout out to his brethren, Roman Reigns there. There's a swinging neck breaker, almost like the drift away, but somehow Jackie Chan was up first, took more out of Tama Tonga than did Jackie Chan. He still managed to get a 2 count out of it. Maybe Tonga's getting winded. Big Samoan headbutt. Off the ropes. Spear by Tama Tonga. He is definitely pulling out all the stops in the Roman Reigns playbook here. Gun stun on Jackie Chan. Chan is down. Tonga the pin. Count of 2. Oh, and Chan kicks out at 2.9. Tama Tonga hit the gun stun, but Jackie Chan was ever resilient and got out of it. Look at this flurry by Jackie Chan. Going to the top rope. Oh, and a pratfall headbutt. Well, I thought he was going to fall out of the ring, but instead, like a diving Santino headbutt by Jackie Chan. on Tama Tonga. He took too much time, though. Tonga back up to his feet. Elbows him down, picks Jackie back up, go behind. Nice arm reverse. Chan from Team Augie, Tonga from Team Widden. And Tonga's going to take some time to get the crowd into it. Taunts, gets some breathing behind. Chan misses the diving spin kick again. Pin after an uppercut on Tonga. 2 count only. Look at this flurry again. Another Shouten right to the face from Jackie Chan. He's going to look for that bicycle kick for the 3rd time in the match. Picks Tonga up. Another flurry. He has knocked Tonga almost out. Tonga, that Samoan resiliency with a Samoan drop, picks him up. Chan gets Tonga into the corner. DDT by Tama Tonga, and both men are spent. Back up to their feet. That's a 3rd DDT of this match. Picks Chan up. Another flurry of strikes by Jackie Chan. The pin, he also smartly cuts off the ropes. Is that strike series enough? It is not. We're approaching the 17-minute mark here in this match. Remember, a 30-minute time limit in all P1 Pinnacle matches. Go behind. Jackie Chan with a low blow to Tama Tonga. And now that... Oh, and he got the tap out! The low blow, the dirty tactics by Jackie Chan. And then that grounded full Nelson with the legs. Jackie Chan gets the victory in 17-23. 2 points for Team Augie. A hell of an effort there by Tama Tonga, but so far the roster is 0 for 2. Jackie Chan, the belly hold from Jackie Chan, and he is on the board in the P1 Pinnacle. All right, well, we've seen Rich, Augie, Widden, and Spencer get involved here. It's time for Rich's second competitor to take off, and for my first competitor to take off here. This one is definitely going to be the most eclectic matchup we will have. It is the Velveteen Dream versus Darth Maul. So Rich trying to avoid starting out with both of his wrestlers in an 0-2 slump here. Velveteen Dream is my backup pick. Spencer wanted Pentagon, so I let him have Pentagon. So I wanted to give the Dream the shout. I wanted to give the Dream the chance. He is the experience. He'll be your next NXT champion in just a few short weeks. He is young. He is cocky. And that might be the kind of thing we need here. There's nothing young and cocky about Darth Maul, however. He is the Sith warrior. Bells rung. We are underway. The Dream looking good so far. Dragon screw leg whip. Working on the legs of Darth Maul, but very quickly, looks like a nefarious noogie by Darth Maul. Velveteen Dream gets the win on the test of strength and takes Darth Maul off of his feet. Dream off the ropes. He counters. Nice chop there by the Velveteen Dream on Darth Maul. Stomp. Maul gets Dream off the rope, went for a spinning kick. Dream had it scouted and avoids it. Drop kick to the legs. We saw in the first match, Pentagon, the focus. Oh, we have some poison missed by Maul. In the first match, we saw how much effort Pentagon put towards working on the arms and how it benefited him. Suplexing the Dream out of the ring. Horrible landing. I think he's resilient and immediately gets back up on his feet. Maul In these early few minutes of the match are just feeling each other out. That's a huge punch straight to the chest of the Velveteen Dream, and a chopping uppercut. Dragon Screw Leg Whip, a second one of the match by the Velveteen Dream. So by Dream going for the legs early, must mean that he has something in his arsenal submission-wise that he's confident in. Here's another one of these strong style back and forth. Darth Maul will win that one, but he will be exhausted afterwards. Darth Maul might be the biggest person in the tournament. Okada's a tall man, but Darth Maul is looming. Good kick there by the Velveteen Dream. Off the rope, big drop kick. That had some Okada stank on it. What is Darth Maul? Darth Maul with brass knuckles! The ref saw it and has warned Darth Maul the underhanded tactics of Darth Maul. Brass knuckles shot to the face of the Velveteen Dream. Not sure how lenient the Red Shoes is going to be on these rules. But Dream's still looking good. Backbreaker. Another great drop kick. That is a pretty drop kick from a pretty man. Off the ropes. Maul knows he's probably going for that third drop kick and stops it in its tracks. Velveteen Dream feels good. Going for a pin here. 1 count only. Maul. Another straight punch. So devastating, and a running elbow drop. Shades of Andre the Giant. Giant Razma for all you Fire Pro Wrestling fans from back in the day. That devastating running elbow drop into a pin. Maul looking for a submission here. Both matches have ended in submission thus far. Pentagon making Zack Sabre Jr. tap to the arm breaker. Nice jumping suplex there by Darth Maul. And then the belly hold by Jackie Chan making Tama Tonga tap out. Neither one of these guys seem for me to be submission experts. Dream, of course, going to look for the Purple Rainmaker. Or at some point we're going to get the Rainmaker versus the Purple Rainmaker, which I'm excited. Except those are both my guys. Darth Maul, it seems he's more nefarious. Going for some underhanded tactics like Brass Knuckle and Poison Mist. Again, a 1 count only. Darth Maul, I stand corrected. Darth Maul, a version of a crossface there. That was not a submission, that was a rope break. And again, the Brass Knuckles to Velveteen Dream, and a headbutt low blow. The ref is really giving Darth Maul some leeway here. Maul into the corner. Dream going to position him up on the top rope. What's he looking for? Nothing. Maul counters. Oh, and a huge diving knee stomp. Looks like Ivan Koloff against Bruno Sammartino there in a belly-to-back suplex. Dream is wounded, but the Dream now going to take some time. I'm going to breathe a little bit there after that devastating jumping knees. Both men going to take 5 seconds, breathe, and come back. Rocker dropper by the Velveteen Dream. The pin on Darth Maul, 2 count only. Again, this is a Team Mullet versus Team Rich match. A cravat here. Cravat on the Velveteen Dream, who fights out of it. And a second rocker dropper. Can drag Darth Maul away, hook the legs in a way where the rope break will be no factor. Took too much time. Another cravat. That one was close to the ropes. Oh, small package. Small package. Red Shoes way out of position. I know Red Shoes so far back. Red Shoes running a mile here in the Velveteen Dream Darth Maul match, and Maul throws Dream out to the outside. Needs to take some time. Both men dead center of the ring. Gonna trade shots. Who will get the advantage on this one? Another shot. Dream elbow drops and he gets the victory in that exchange. Off the ropes. Dream. Another forearm. And another cravat. Maul definitely seems to be looking to try to slow the match down. Use whatever. There could even be a choke for all we know. Poison Mist misses. Dropkick misses. Both men just flying shots out. Strong back elbow. Dream going to the top. Purple Rainmaker by the Velveteen Dream. He's going to have to drag Darth Maul away from the ropes. Another elbow drop. Suplex. Maul counters. Dream unfortunately didn't have time to go for the pin, and that could cost him. Maul off the ropes. Head scissors. Picks the Dream up. On his shoulders, Fireman's carry into a Michinoku driver. Into a pin. Count of 2. Though 2 count only. Bulldog by the Velveteen Dream. Go behind, countered. Maul's got him all kinds of confused. Another head scissors takedown. And another rocker dropper. Nice chop. Gonna look for a second Purple Rainmaker. Second Purple Rainmaker by the Velveteen Dream. He's gonna drag Maul away from the ropes. Another elbow drop. I don't know why he goes for that second elbow drop, if I can be impartial for a second. Rocker dropper. And Maul is in trouble. One forearm shot took Maul off of his feet. Off the ropes. Leapfrog. Back elbow shot. What is this? Oh my god, a buzzsaw kick by Maul on the Velveteen Dream. Shades of Tajiri. A third Purple Rainmaker by the Velveteen Dream. Maul is somehow on his feet at the same time as the Dream is. Oh, and there's a forward knee pile driver. Powerbomb position. A second forward pile driver. And now a crossface on the Velveteen Dream, center of the ring. He is in trouble. Can the Dream hang on? The Dream somehow manages to escape. Series of punches. Little bit of Dusty Rhodes in this. Huge elbow drop. Off the ropes. Big running double knees. Went for the mist. Misses. Roaring elbow. Roaring elbow by the Velveteen Dream. He refuses to go for a pin. Off the ropes. Running Bulldog. Has Maul down. Off the ropes again. Drop toe hold and some pelvic thrusts. Death Valley driver. Darth Maul's back on his feet again. Roaring elbow. The Velveteen Dream is putting Maul through the entire experience. Drop kick in the corner. He needs to go for a pin. Suplex. Center of the ring. Picks him up again. German suplex. Countered with a bridge. Cradles the legs. Count of 2. No, after all that, it's only a 2. The first pin attempt, and he still couldn't get the job done. We are approaching the 2/3 point of this match. Purple Rainmaker. That one had some distance on it. And Maul is once again trading shots. Oh, and a super kick. He took the Dream's head off. Here's his buzzsaw kick again. Knockout shot, perhaps. Maul drags him away. Cocky cover. 1, 2. No, Dream kicks out at 2. We are past the 20-minute mark here in this match. Went for the buzzsaw kick. Dream caught him. Again, at the 30-minute mark, this will be a time limit draw. Neither man, I believe, will get a point. Dream off the ropes. Another Bulldog. All the Dream's offense has caused Maul to be way too close to the ropes. A fourth Purple Rainmaker, and this time Maul knew it was coming. The Dream looks to be out. Crossface. Dream went for it perhaps one too many times. Can the Dream hang on? Maul wrenching at it, and he does hang on. Ooh, good grief. Dream gonna put Maul on the top rope here. Second rope superplex. Looking for a huge lariat. knee, uppercut knee, forearm shot. Oh, both men are gassed. Just one stiff kick to the stomach causes Darth Maul to collapse. And another forearm makes Maul collapse. Velveteen Dream up the ropes. Running drop kick. Maul has been on the mat so many times in this match. Dream, what is this? Oh, what is this? Like a gator roll. A gator roll. He's rolling the Dream all across the ring. Getting him dizzy. Holds onto the pin. And he got him with that. Darth Maul in the gator roll. Pulling out of nowhere. This arsenal of weird moves. Darth Maul has come from behind and defeated the Velveteen Dream. So Rich avoids, Team Rich manages to get 2 points on the board. Look at that 95% approval for that match, ladies and gentlemen. P1 Pinnacle's 3 matches in and we're already breaking the ratings scale. So Penta, Jackie Chan, and Darth Maul all on the board early here. And we're going to save this real quick. League progress is saved. All right. Now, it is time for Kota Ibushi. Tope is the unfortunate person who's going to get points no matter what, but he's also going to get a loss no matter what. First night of the P1 Pinnacle has his 2 competitors faced off against one another to start it off. Kota Ibushi and the notorious Conor McGregor. So we have Team Spencer, Team Augie, and Team Rich all with points. Team Tope will guaranteed to have points. And actually, Widden and I each still have a chance to get points on this first night. So we have 2 more matches coming up. 2 big ones still to come for you folks. We have Okada and Ishii, Battle of Chaos, and in our main event of night 1, it's the original Bullet Club leader, Finn Balor, against the cleaner himself, Kenny Omega. And Kota Ibushi, a runner-up in this year's G1 Climax. Of course, the winner of this year's G1, Hiroshi Tanahashi's in D Block. We'll see if that translates over into the game. Now, if you've been a fan of Fire Pro for many years, you know that mixed martial arts have always been mixed into this game. And mixed martial arts have been lethal, very dangerous in this game. They can get a tap out and a knockout from anywhere, but their gas they have in their tank not necessarily is the strongest. We'll see how Conor goes against Kota Ibushi, who has one of the most impressive arsenals of moves anywhere in the world. See, early on, Kota Ibushi is getting railed on by these punches from Conor McGregor. Kota's fighting back with some strikes of his own. Test of strength. This will be not a stalemate. 2 stiff knees. Conor's delved into the world of boxing. Always been rumored to have delved into the world of wrestling at some point. Kota, though, is fighting back with these strikes quickly. Going for a pin. That's inside of a minute. That would be very interesting. Kota, so far, keeping it up with the strikes against Conor. And now an ankle lock. Kota Ibushi is playing Conor McGregor's game in the early minutes of this match. Thought he would take to the air early. Takes Conor onto the floor. And just kind of lets Conor get back in. They're looking to embarrass McGregor early. Drags Conor out. There's a nice standing moonsault press by Kota Ibushi. Great to see that so much over the course of the 10 nights of action the 11 nights of action Kota Ibushi has on deck for himself. Stiff kick to the back there on Conor McGregor. And more kicks. Oh my goodness, this is some dominance by Kota Ibushi. Another standing moonsault press. 1 count. Conor needs to come up with something. He needs to ground Ibushi, start looking at some submissions, because strikes have not been even a positive for him. He's going to tee off back and forth against Kota. Oh, and he wins that exchange. And this is what Kota has to avoid. This ground and pound style. Nice takedown here. And again, more punches, more strikes. And he's noticed those first flurry of punches the ref was counting. Those are illegal in terms of causing a submission, but they could cause a knockout. And again, straight to the back of the head. We are wrestling in regular wrestling rules. Conor will have to adhere to that. Oh, look at these straight shots. Oh, and another kick. Conor's come roaring back here and is punching his way through Kota Ibushi. Again, just right on the back of the head. Oh, he's going to take an extra couple seconds there and pound away. Spin kick. Oh, there's another standing spin kick. Kota Ibushi is getting railed on by Conor McGregor now. Super kick right to the jaw. The ref at some point is going to need to stop Conor McGregor from this onslaught he's putting Kota Ibushi through. Oh, and Kota is in trouble. Kota just one shot. Another shot has been taken off of his feet. McGregor is just devastating Ibushi with these punches. There's a nice standing Hurricane Rana. Conor looking for these huge strikes. My God. That looked like he knocked Kota straight out. And now again punching away at the back of his head. Gonna let that one go to the count of 3. Standing moonsault press on McGregor. Oh, and another savate kick takes Kota off of his feet. Another punch. Conor, is he just toying with Kota Ibushi now? Spin kick. Is Conor not even going for a submission or a pin here? Is he trying to bloody and knock Kota Ibushi out? Dissension in the ranks of Team Tope. Body slam Kota. Kota's going to take a breather as he throws Conor outside. Oh, and another punch takes Kota off of his feet. Conor off the ropes. Huge flying knee strike. And another punch takes Kota off of his feet. Kota is a front headlock on Conor, takes him down. Go behind, elbow shot, and an ankle lock. Trying to just a last-ditch attempt to get Conor to tap out. Conor McGregor slow to start in this match, but Kota Ibushi has felt the wrath of so many back head punches and ground and pound style attack from Conor McGregor. Another spin kick. And he just told Kota Ibushi to go fuck himself. These shots to the back of the head. Conor's got to know that the ref is not going to tolerate this. He's going to have to win on wrestling terms. Kota, nope. Conor blocks. Runs in a splash almost into the corner. Oh, and a huge punch takes Kota off of his feet. They're going to trade blows. Conor's going to hulk up here and a super kick to the face. He's going to ground and pound Kota Ibushi some more. So there it showed the gas leaving Conor McGregor. Oh, these punches. Straight standing punches. The ref is checking if Kota Ibushi wants to quit, and he does not. Oh, Conor's going to do it some more. Ibushi is in trouble. Ibushi's out on his feet. Ibushi's a bloody mess. But what is that taking out of McGregor? Look at this counter. McGregor slipped out of it. Ibushi's covered in blood now. Oh, and a savate kick. Spinning heel kick. Ibushi is out on his feet. Ibushi's fighting back, though. But Golden Star has no understanding of what the word quit means. Trading shots, a flurry. And again, McGregor, center of the ring, and a pound away at the back of the head of Kota Ibushi. Stops at the count of 3. More punches. More strikes. These two have beaten the hell out of each other. And there's a single leg Boston Crab. Ibushi's got that Boston Crab cinched in, but Conor gets out of it. And Conor's going to just rail on Ibushi some more. This is getting hard to watch. Super kick again. The ring is covered in blood. McGregor with an uppercut. Another uppercut. Oh, somebody stop this. Ibushi picks McGregor up. There's a nice backflip kick. Oh, but again, he just takes him off of his feet. And Conor's telling him to come on. Another knockout punch. Just make him tap. Knock him out. Do something, McGregor. He's toying with him, I feel like, at this point. This may be the longest rope-a-dope of all time. Is Ibushi trying to let McGregor punch himself out? A little test kick there. Leg check. Another leg check. Went for a combo. Ibushi avoided it. Avoided the spin kick. Oh my God, that flurry. And another flurry. Ibushi went for a moonsault press, only got a 1. This sends McGregor into the corner. They're going to battle each other out of it. Super kick to the face. McGregor taking a second to breathe. Oh, and that uppercut. Can the ref just call this? My God, we still have 10 possible minutes of this. McGregor's not even fighting for the win. McGregor's just fighting to inflict punishment on Ibushi. Oh, and a knockout shot. And more punches to the back of the head. Look at this combo by Ibushi, though. Ibushi refuses to quit. Ibushi fighting and dominating some more. Oh, leg check. More of these vicious strikes just taking McGregor, the opponent, off. Oh, we went for an armbar maybe, and Ibushi kicked him off. Ibushi, Golden Star powerbomb. Last ride powerbomb by Ibushi. What a comeback this would be for Kota Ibushi. 2 count only. Ibushi warming up. Huge kick to the back of the head. Oh, Ibushi so close to getting a victory there. Ibushi, second wind. Oh, and there's the shot. There's the knee strike. No, 2 count only. Conor better finish Ibushi quick, or Ibushi's going to cap off one of the most impressive come-to-mind victories I have ever seen. There's more of these. Oh, Ibushi's begging off. And he strikes out with a stomp right to the groin area, it looks like. And Conor McGregor pummeling Ibushi some more. We are 5 minutes away from a draw. I maybe spoke too soon about Tope getting points. McGregor an uppercut. Gonna drag Ibushi away, stomp on the legs. If he just locks on a submission hold instead of these ground and pound punches, he might get the victory. Oh, there's another super kick. McGregor has left this ring a bloody mess. Kota Ibushi is a bloody mess. Center of the ring, uppercut punches. The ref checking on Ibushi. Ibushi still won't give up. Ibushi's fighting off everything. He hits the knee again. What a come from behind victory this would be. Count of 2. No, 2 count only. We are almost at our time limit draw here. Go behind, elbow shot. Backflip kick. McGregor's hubris makes cost him for a 3rd time. These guys fighting back and forth now with strikes. McGregor super kicks Ibushi right in the face. Oh, but Ibushi got back up with a standing savate kick of his own. Conor McGregor is going to kick himself in the everything if he does not win this match. After everything he has put Kota Ibushi through. What he has to understand is this is not legal in our parameters. 2 minutes away from a time limit draw. Ibushi a flurry. McGregor a flurry. Standing punches. Ibushi. Is Ibushi out? The ref checking on him. He is not. More punches. 90 seconds. Oh, a huge kick. Oh, and a huge chop. A second huge chop. He's trying to knock Ibushi clean out. Another knockout punch. Dragging Ibushi away. Punches in the back of the head. We're inside of a minute. A minute away. Can Ibushi hang on for 45 more seconds? Or can somebody put somebody away? Ibushi. Golden Star powerbomb into a pin with 20 seconds to go. No, Conor McGregor kicks out. We're inside of 15 seconds for a time limit draw. Ibushi, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have reached our 30-minute climax. This match is a draw. Kota Ibushi survived. He may be down and out, but he has survived the 30 minutes. Tope gets no points. Both men just railed away at each other like there was no tomorrow. Unbelievable turn of events. So again, take a look at that A block. Take a look at the rankings to see. Oh, so they will each get 1 point. So each man will get 1 point there. So Tope is technically on the board with each competitor. But how will that affect the rest of the tournament? I do not know. Unbelievable turn of events here. We have 2 more matches here in Block A. Like I said just a few moments ago, it is time for our Battle of Chaos. It is Okada and it is Ishii. Night 1, we've already had a time limit draw. Okada, you got to think one of the favorites in this tournament. He is the #1 seed in the block. You best believe we have shorts Okada, not pants Okada. And for the sake of time, trying to wrap up here, we will skip the rest of the entrance and welcome the Stone Pitbull himself, Tomohiro Ishii, for the P1 Pinnacle. Augie representative versus my pick. Bells rung, we're underway. Test of strength early on. Okada's going to win that one easily, which is a surprise. And a nice uppercut there by Okada, his Chaos team member. Oh, and here, you know it's a Tomohiro Ishii match. We're going to chop some chests. Okada and Ishii. Both men have been embroiled in the battle going on within Chaos recently. None of that here in the P1. This is just for all the glory, all the bragging rights. Okada winning these tests of strength very easily. Okada. Nice uppercut there again. Just being firm control early on. What we saw in that last match. Kota Ibushi had the first couple minutes well in hand, and then Conor McGregor took over for the next 20. Couldn't put Kota down. Forearm shot. Oh, there's a nice forearm back off the ropes by Ishii on Okada. Go behind there, and there's that pristine dropkick of Okada's. And a DDT. Okada getting some big shots on Ishii here early. So there's Ishii. We said it just a few seconds ago. He's going to chop away at Okada as best he can. Okada wins that strong style exchange before he taken off of his own feet out of exhaustion. Here's an STF by Okada. Shades of Masahiro Chono. Snapmare. Ishii follows up. Oh, went for that headbutt. Okada scouted it. Oh, and Okada's head sent off the turnbuckle, but he comes back with a swinging neck breaker. Rechi's out of position. One count. Ishii sent into the buckle. Ishii fights out of it. Whips Okada off the ropes. Oh, and Okada was predicting the lariat and countered it with a stomp. Went for a senton. Ishii moves out of the way. Both thinking kick. Both land chops, however, and there's that headbutt from the Stone Pitbull. Forearm smash. Yeah. Brainbuster. Nope, just a regular suplex. Thought Ishii was thinking brainbuster. Okada answers back with a DDT. And another STF. Trying to get the tap out here on Tomohiro Ishii. Ishii with a body slam. Ishii sends Okada into the corner. German. Oh, you know, anytime he's behind, you know what he's thinking. He's thinking Rainmaker. Headbutt. Oh, that headbutt just caused Okada to gush. And he answers back with a tombstone. Okada's covered in blood out of nowhere from that headbutt. It took Ibushi about 20 minutes to spring a leak. But the Stone Pitbull's headbutt has caused Okada to already be busted open here inside of 10 minutes. There's a drop kick. And Okada, the Rainmaker pose. Maybe he's feeling Rainmaker already. Oh, there's an Enziguri that grounds Okada by Ishii. Now just grinding away at the head of him with that arm trap. Ishii, another Enziguri. Okada is in trouble. The favorite in this tournament took a headbutt to the back of the head. Ishii had the Rainmaker scouted, avoids it. Okada up. Okada is in trouble. All the blood rushing out of his face and to his head. Stalling delayed vertical suplex. Oh, and a huge boot to the face of Ishii. Okada, go behind. Got him trapped. Oh, he's got that Cobra Clutch. Cobra Clutch locked on Okada. Instead of looking for the Rainmaker, looking for the submission. Another vertical suplex set up. Gonna be a stalling delayed one once again. Ishii drops him. Again picks him up. Ishii is wearing him out with these suplexes. Ishii is exhausted from lifting Okada up so much. Okada, not a small man. Go behind. Ishii avoiding the Rainmaker once again. Ishii off the ropes. Huge lariat. Second lariat on Okada. Looking for a third lariat on Okada. The pin. Ishii, will he score the upset? No, 2.9. Okada so close to being down and out. Ishii is dominating Okada here. Okada's got to get some form of momentum. Off the ropes, Ishii blocks the attempt. Elbow to the back of the head. A fourth running lariat. Nails Okada with it. Okada trying everything he can to fight off these attacks, and there's a standing lariat. Okada, nice version of his TKO there. Fireman's carry into the suplex. Ishii bites him off, picks him up. Oh, there's a screwdriver. Okada is out. Ishii back up on his feet, picks Okada up again. Another suplex. Ishii could put Okada away any second here if Okada does not fight back. Go behind. Ishii has blocked every Rainmaker attempt that's been thrown his way. Off the ropes. And both men are down. Who will get to his feet first? It is Ishii. Yeah. Ishii powerbomb into a bridge pin. Center of the ring. Ishii again, 2.9. Drop kick to the back. Knew Ishii was expecting the Rainmaker. Went for the drop kick instead. Yeah. Power slam into a pin. Ishii. No, 2 only. Ishii's had Okada down 3 times in this match. German suplex. Holds on to it. Went for a Rainmaker and knew it. Another headbutt. Okada's resiliency is keeping him in it, but Ishii's cutting him off on most turns. From behind, another Rainmaker thwarted. Alabama slam. No, air raid crash. Oh, and he's got the the Cobra Clutch locked in again. Ishii, center of the ring. Ishii with that flurry of elbows to the face of Okada. He's going to go off the ropes now. Another huge lariat. Hooks one leg into the pin. 18 minutes to go. Red shoots down for the cover and another close. 2.9. Okada a bloody mess, but in the middle of the ring manages to get him down. Huge drop kick to the back. He had to go behind. I thought he was going to go for the Rainmaker there and was not able to do so. These two have been beating each other into oblivion. Both members of Chaos. About 2/3 of the way through our time limit. Another go behind. One German. Holds on to it. And this time he hits the Cobra Clutch. Has the arm. I thought he was going to try to transition that German into the Rainmaker. Ishii close to the ropes, but he hangs on.
Ooh. Night 1 P1 Pinnacle. We are going the distance in so many of these matches. Huge brain buster by Ishii. Okada is a mess. Ishii the pin. Red shoes down. Upset on the way. No 2 count only. Can't believe Okada managed to get out of the brain buster once again. And another one. Nope, gonna let all that blood that's already exiting the head of Okada rush to his head. And a suplex sends Okada to the floor. Okada is woozy. He is out of it. Trying to avoid what just happened to Conor McGregor and Kota Ibushi, that time limit draw. Getting into a hole earlier on in this tournament with only 1 point versus 2. Okada, big boot to the face of Ishii. Ishii battles back with a standing clothesline and both men collapse. Elbows, these straight elbows right to the jaw of Okada. How they're not knocking him out, I have no idea. Off the ropes, went for a power slam. Okada fights his way through. Go behind. Ishii knows at every moment he's trying to avoid a Rainmaker. Hits him with a dragon suplex. 2 count only. Okada sends Ishii into the corner. And put Ishii up. Ishii blocks it. Suplex. Okada again flies out of the ring. Oh, Ishii this time is going to follow him. Standing 20 count. Like I've said, on the floor. Ishii sends Okada into the into the apron. And Ishii does not want to win by count. He wants to beat Okada in the ring. Okada go behind. Ishii scouts it. Off the ropes. Another. Thought I was going to go for the lariat. Instead it was just a shoulder tackle. Ishii maybe moving that elbow pad there to set him up for some more flurry of elbow strikes. Big lariat. Okada ducks. Okada now on the offensive. Ishii off. There's that beautiful Rainmaker dropkick. Ishii getting up too early for Okada to capitalize. Ishii's got Okada up. Slips out. Go behind. Ishii reverse. Oh, and a lariat to the back. These two have been around each other so much in chaos. They have each other scouted like you would not believe. Lariat. Cover. Count of 2. Okada kicks out again. You cannot keep the ace, the Rainmaker, down. Ishii off the ropes for like the 900th time in this match. And it's a Stan Hansen-sized lariat. And another one. Okada's getting worn out. Ishii the pin. No, Okada's up again. We are inside of 5 minutes before we are possibly going to have another time limit draw. Ishii, delayed vertical suplex. Picks Okada up. Okada fights him off. Fireman's carry down into that suplex TKO. But even just doing that move hurts Okada. Makes Okada uneasy. Ishii, suplex. Gotta think he has the momentum to hit another brainbuster. We saw it earlier. The amount of blood that Okada's lost, maybe Ishii thinks that it's more devastating. Body slam. We are 3 minutes away from our second straight. Oh god, those elbow shots to the face. Our second straight time limit draw. Ishii's with more of them. He's trying to knock Okada out. Go behind. Okada hits an elbow and reverses. Okada finally, Rainmaker! Oh my god, Okada finally hit the Rainmaker, and he has knocked Ishii out into critical condition. Okada, the whole match was going for it. Ishii had the momentum, and out of nowhere, one Rainmaker, and Ishii is critically damaged. 2 points to Okada. Look at that 100% evaluation. You know we're not going to get any better than that. Night 1, and we might already had the match of the P1 Pinnacle, ladies and gentlemen. Good grief. Whew. And we're not even done yet. We still have our main event of Night 1 of the P1 Pinnacle. It is the current versus the former. The man who started it all against the man who took it off and ran with it. It is the cleaner Kenny Omega against the Demon Finn Balor. Huge Bullet Club implications in this one. Can't believe we have seen such amazing action here just in the first night of the P1 Pinnacle. My goodness, we have so many more nights left to go. He is the best bout machine. He is the cleaner. Your current New Japan IWGP Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. Your current Podswoggle Champion as well, if you follow our streams over at the 2K game on a regular basis. Taking on a man, another former Podswoggle Champion. He's also a man who has proven to be very, very good in computer simulated video game wrestling. The Demon King, Finn Balor. Expect this one to be all different kinds of action. You're going to see some high flying, you're going to see some technical, maybe even some brawling, strong style. Bell rung, we're underway. Omega with a solid elbow to the back. Both men went for a chop at the same time. So you have the one-winged angel against the coup de grace. Like we've seen in most of these matches tonight, both men are going to jockey for position early. A nice little Irish whip reversal. Don't see that hardly ever. Textbook Ricky Steamboat arm drag there. Lock up. And a DDT. Omega, his golden lover partner, Kota Ibushi, valiantly fought to a draw earlier on against Conor McGregor. So in these first few minutes have kind of told some different stories thus far. We saw some dominance that kind of led into nothing. In some matches, a lot of feeling out, like this match sort of felt for the first couple minutes. Some go-behinds here. Nice spinning heel kick to the back of the head of Finn Balor by Kenny Omega. Snapmare by Finn. Drop kick to the back of the head. Both men lock up. Another snapmare by Finn. And another drop kick to the back. So he's obviously working on the back and the neck of Omega here. Omega suplex. Finn's got it scouted. Suplexes Omega out of the ring. And the Demon will take a breath. Here's some... Get ready for a lot more of this as we make our way through the P1 Pinnacle. The strong style attacks back and forth. Finn gets the win on that exchange. It's 3 more forearms to the face. Go behind here by Omega and another. By Finn. Stomping away at Omega after that forearm shot. And now a textbook camel clutch here by Kenny Omega. Obviously, inside of 5 minutes, that's not going to do it, but a good way to wear your opponent out. Omega throws Finn out of the ring. Looks like Omega was possibly going to taunt him up for a dive. Finn got up way too quickly for that. Finn throws Omega into the corner. Nothing comes out of that. Omega doing the same to Finn. A lot of jockeying for position, a lot of going back and forth. If I had to call it to anybody so far, 6 minutes in, it'd be Finn Balor. Went for that huge Enziguri and missed, following up the DDT. Nice running dropkick, shotgun dropkick, and now an armbar by Finn. As Finn starts to kind of take over here. Rake of the eyes by Omega. And Finn going right back to what brought him to the dance. Snapmare and back drop kick. Omega body slams Finn, who will fall to the outside. Kenny will take a breath. Omega does not let him take much time. Huge! Oh, spiking Frankensteiner there by Omega. Shout out to my boy Scott Steiner with that one. More underhanded tactics, a rake of the eyes by Omega, and an elbow to the back. Now, an armbar raking the elbow right into the face of the pain of the Demon King. Finn went for a shotgun dropkick. Omega had it scouted this second time around. There's a spin kick he went for earlier, and he has managed to hit now. They look up. Omega suplexed up by Finn and dropped down. Not as delayed as some of the other ones we saw. Dragon screw leg whip catching the kick from Omega. Finn Balor remains in firm control. Omega off the ropes. Finn go behind. Belly to back suplex. Third of the way through. Omega pinned for the first time in the match. 2 count only by Finn Balor. Omega, oh, look at stomping a mud hole here in Finn Balor. Maybe a face wash. He's kind of choking Finn out with his boot. Omega will fight dirty. Omega has no problem getting his hands dirty. Omega suplex. Finn counters with a suplex of his own. Oh, went for the Pele kick. Omega had it scouted. Backed out of the way. And Omega sends Balor to the floor. What is Finn Balor going for here? Top rope. Finn Balor went for everything and missed it. A top rope cross body. And Omega got out of the way. Who knows what damage is caused by Balor. Doesn't look like too much because they're already trading blows in the ring. And Finn wins that exchange and he collapses in exhaustion. Cannot believe Finn Balor went for that big of a risk. Need of the breadbasket there by Omega. I'm going to look to see how much damage was caused by Finn. Again, only a 1. Oh, got the leg cross. Nice cross fisherman buster there. Omega top rope. Nice missile drop kick. Omega goes for a risk and it pays off unlike Finn's. Finn Balor, maybe that was a huge mistake in the long run. Omega once again underhandedly raking the eyes. Tilt-a-whirl sit-out powerbomb on Finn Balor. 2 count only. Omega off the ropes. Shoulder tackles. Finn down. Off the ropes. Maybe a PK. PK kick by Kenny Omega. Omega now off the ropes. Big clothesline on Finn Balor. And a Pele kick. That one wasn't even in the back of that. That was right in the face. Omega sends Finn outside. Super kick by Omega. Going to the top. Looking for another missile drop kick. And there's a standing 5 count from the top rope. Another missile drop kick by Kenny Omega. But Finn Balor is back to his feet at the same time. These attacks are taking just as much out of the person dishing them out. That tilt-a-whirl powerbomb by Omega's let the rope break. Nothing there. Nice running, rolling senton by Omega as he starts to pick up momentum. And a standing shooting star press. Red Shoes into the cover. Count of 2. Finn Balor kicks out. Past the halfway point in this match. Another fisherman suplex buster there. Omega off the ropes. And a leaping Rough Rider Bulldog. Tilt-a-whirl powerbomb. Omega's on fire. But again, did not have the ring savvy to realize that Finn was going to be right there at the ropes. Finn going to check to see what damage has been done to Omega. 2 count only. Body slam by Finn. Oh, and a standing double stomp. Setting him up for a future coup de grace. And Omega wants Balor to get to his feet. Wants to show him who the best leader Bullet Club ever was. Flash victory roll pin by Finn Balor on Kenny Omega. 2 count. Ooh, that came out of nowhere. Omega almost got caught sleeping. Another suplex. The legs crossed. Finn off the rope. Shotgun drop kick on Omega. Omega off the ropes. Went for the sling blade maybe. Omega had it scouted. Finn hits another shotgun drop kick. That one more traditional standing drop kick. We're fast approaching that 2/3 mark, the 20-minute time limit of the 20 minutes of the 30-minute time limit about to be met. Balor body slams Omega down to the mat. Another standing double stomp. Double underhook. Oh, a Dre Driller butterfly pile driver by Omega off the ropes. PK kick on Balor. Into the pin. Hooks one leg. Red shoes down. Count of 2. Finn kicks out again. Super kick by Omega. We know the Demon, mighty protected, mighty strong. But can he keep it dirty against the Cleaner? 3 stomps by Finn. Got him up on his shoulders. Gutbuster. Both men up to their feet. Omega's woozy though. Finn off the ropes. Oh, Finn ring positioning. Went to possibly go for a sling blade off the ropes. And actually wound himself hitting the turnbuckle there. Omega off the ropes. Big clothesline on Finn. Finn resilient. Finn, Omega prone. Top rope. Coup de grace. Finn Balor misses. Omega gets up just in the nick of time. 2 big attempts. There's the sling blade. Finn will go for the coup de grace once again, and he hits it. Finn Balor, the pin on Omega. Count of 2. No, Omega kicks out. That might have been Finn's best chance there. Then there's a Snapdragon suplex. Omega says no, 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 and a super kick after those trading shots. Then there's a drop kick by Finn. These two are going back and forth, tooth and nail. Code breaker by Finn. Coup de grace one more time. Nope, gonna wait till he gets to his feet. Hits the crossbody he tried to hit on the floor. Finn with another sling blade on Omega. Off the ropes, running stomp. And Omega countered with a DDT. My goodness. These two in the main event of the P1 Pinnacle Night 1 are not holding back at all. They want to get on the board. Running stomp by Finn. Super kick countered by Omega. Another gutbuster. Gutbuster on Omega by Finn. Finn is so gassed. Omega, that fighting spirit. No matter if he's a Gaijin or if he's straight from New Japan Dojo itself. Tilt-a-whirl powerbomb. Finn is away from the ropes this time. Count of 2. Oh, Finn kicks out. Inside of 5 minutes here. Omega thrown to the outside by Finn. Finn Balor springboard from the ring to the floor. Missile dropkick on Kenny Omega. Jumping enziguri. Finn Balor is going hard on Omega, who counters with a super kick. Count is at 11. Snapdragon suplex on Finn. Picks Balor up. Pele kick by Balor. We are at 17. 18. Kenny Omega's going to be counted out. 19. Oh, he gets back in. He gets back in at 19. Omega thought he had the count-out victory. Unbelievable. And the action just doesn't stop. I don't even have time to catch my breath. Another Pele kick by Finn. Finn Balor and Kenny Omega are putting on a classic main event here. Hip attack in the corner, and Omega sent to the floor, almost sent out on the ramp. Takes the further fall, however. Cannot believe Kenny Omega at 19 managed to avoid the countout loss to Finn Balor. Under 3 minutes super kick. Omega at no point has tried to go for the one-wing angel or even Croyt's Wrath. Been relying on that tilt-a-whirl power bomb and that J Driller. DDT, no. Bloody Sunday. The 1916 Brainbuster by Finn. 2 inside of 2 minutes. No, Omega kicks out again at 2. These guys are on a breakneck pace. Another Pele kick. Drags Omega away from the ropes. 90 seconds left. Omega, the running stomp. Omega off the ropes. There's a V-trigger. PK kick. We're down to a minute. The pin on Balor. 1, 2. No, Balor kicks out again. Are we going to have our second 30-minute draw in one night? Omega, 30 seconds left. PK kick on Balor. He's going to go for the pin. Red Shoes down. Count of 2. Finn kicks out once more. We have 10 seconds to go. And these two leaders of the Bullet Club tilt a rope powerbomb. Red Shoes is down, but the time has expired. The Bullet Club leaders have gone to a stalemate in their duel on the night 1 main event of the P1 Pinnacle. What a match. Both these guys have to be disappointed. They're both walking away with 1 point, like Conor McGregor and Kota Ibushi. But who knows what that's going to mean for the long-term ramifications of this tournament. So both men will get 1 point. Whew, my goodness. What an event. What a day 1 for the P1 Pinnacle. So let's take a look as I make sure we get everything saved here for the P1 Pinnacle. Let's take a look at the rankings for everything after night 1. You see here Okada, Pentagon Jr., Darth Maul, and Jackie Chan, all with victories earning 2 points. Omega, Ibushi, Balor, and McGregor with ties at 1. Sabre, Ishii, Tonga, and the Velveteen Dream coming up with goose eggs. So that's kind of where we stand just 1 day in. B Block, so much to look forward to with night 2. Like you see at the top, the former ace, Tanahashi. The mad genius, Minoru Suzuki. You got Daniel Bryan and Johnny Gargano. There is so much. I cannot wait to get into our next day of competition. It is right around the corner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, if you've been watching somehow this live on the Twitch stream, can't appreciate enough. Twitch.tv/Podswoggle. You, of course, are hopefully watching this after the fact. YouTube.com/Podswoggle for all your G1 tournament needs and wants. P1 tournament needs and wants. Check out our podcast wherever you get your podcasts every single week. ArcadeAudio.net is our home base. Who knows what our regularly scheduled YouTube videos will be, but we'll be back here very, very soon. This is Euros Mullet setting out for night 1 of the P1 Pinnacle. We will catch you next time.